Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Mario. I'm the lead instructor at Taekwondo for Fitness. I believe normally you would be expecting something else from me, like videos doing splits or running or etc. So today I want to try something new. As you may be aware, I have been using Proxmox after I was building two NAS servers with different set of hardware. More info you can find in my blog posts. Today I'm showing you how easy it is to install Nextcloud on Proxmox. Basically, you just need few commands to get it running. So I'm getting started now. So I'm locating the image that I downloaded. So here you can see on the one hand virtual disk. Okay, that's not the one. And here we go. Let's see how the internet connection is. Looks like it's loading a little bit slower. Let's just reopen it. Log in back again. And voila. So as you can see here, I have a Debian image for Nextcloud. So it makes it so much simpler. If you didn't download the image yet, you can choose it here under templates. You can search for Nextcloud. And here you go, you can then download it. So in this case, I did this already. I have it here in my storage. And let's deploy a new container here within Proxmox. So I click here on Create CT. Then I choose a name. Let's say Nextcloud is the one what we need to go with. Then I choose a password. And I need to confirm the password. Sorry for the pop-up there in front. As you can see, I have these two fields already filled in, password and the confirmation of it. Let's go to template. So I'm selecting the storage where I was downloading it. It's my local. Then I go and select TurnKey Nextcloud. Let's click on Next. Storage. So I choose where I want to save it. So in this case, I have here 1 terabyte left on my NVMe. And you can choose a size. So in my case, 8 gigabytes won't be enough for the installation. So since I was planning to replace iCloud with Nextcloud, and I used to subscribe to iCloud Plus and paid around £8.99 per month. This is around €10.50. It gets too expensive in my opinion. So I'm searching for an alternative. So in my case, for example, let's choose 900 megabytes. But since I'm still waiting for a larger SSD, I just purchased one on Amazon with 4 terabytes. I will just restore from a backup. Okay, so I'm using this one, 900 gigabytes. CPUs, I would say 2 cores are better than just one. Memory, I would say at least 2 gigabytes, 2048. Same also for this one. And let's click Next. I definitely recommend that you define a static IP address. You can also do it with DHCP, where you get an IP address automatically assigned. But for example, I will using my website to access the Nextcloud website. So I define now the IP address what I will be using /24. Let's enter my gateway. And I leave the other fields as default, so I'm not doing there anything. DNS domain as it is. Then I hit here start after created. It's up to you if you want to select it or not, and click finish. So now it will take a couple of seconds to roll it out. And soon you will be seeing here already under 103 for my container here. Once this is done, it takes a little bit longer because I chose a little bit more storage. In this case, 900 gigabytes, but you see it's already done. Okay, so Nextcloud is already booting up. So then I log in with my username, the credentials, what you were able to define within the setup, and then it just goes through the wizard. So I enter my password. Not sure if I will be ever using this user here, but still I go ahead and enter my credentials. So now here for admin, the same. Click and do it again. Boom. So you can define a domain, for example, what I will be using like Nextcloud. Yeah, let's go back. So www.nextcloud.taekwondoforfitness.com. So this will be mine. Okay, in this case, I don't have an API key, so I just skip this with the tab key. Email address. Let's enter also my email address, mario.bosa@gmail.com, for example. And click. So in this case, I would recommend to install this automate updates. So it saves you some time. Still, for maintenance purposes, I'm always once a week or something like this, I run an update comment. What does the updates and upgrades as well in one step? So I will put these comments also into the description of this. So now we are already done. I quit to get out of the wizard. And what I'm doing in the next step, so I have here an update comment. Let's run it just afterwards. So it's doing the update and upgrade. So you don't need to type yes or no, etc. So we'll do all the things in just a single comment. And I fire it up. So it will update the repository of the Debian installation so that everything is up to date. This will take a couple of minutes. Hopefully it's not too long. And once this is completed, I will be rebooting the system. So let's hold on and just keep waiting. So if you are trying to copy these steps, you can do so. As you see, it's already done. So I'm clicking. I'm not planning to set up here mail configuration. So I'm just clicking OK with no configuration. And it's almost completed. Quite some installations and configurations running in the background. You can see also failed message. I guess we can ignore it for now. And as you can see, now it's completed. So I make reboot now, click, and once the system is up and running again, I will be accessing the website. And here we go. It's already back online. And here we go. So my URL, as I configured it, will be, so the web GUI will be accessed through this IP address. So 192.168.9.229. Click. Yes, the connection is not safe or private. So let's just ignore it for now. I have also this URL here for Nextcloud, what specifies, tells me that unknown SSL error, so it is fine for now. So otherwise you will be seeing it also differently. Let's make it in the following. I make a new incognito window open, go again. Yeah, it's unknown certificate. Okay, let's do it with a different web browser. A second, because I had already this confirmed before. Since I have a new installation, it's complaining. Yeah, it's the same. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, because I was expecting kind of a different message that the domain is not listed, so it is unknown or something similar like this. So in this case, I will need to edit this IP address to trusted domains. So I believe once I did this, it will be running again. So then let's do this here. It's up to you. You can also connect via SSH client, but in this case, I just use this command, what brings me directly in the configuration. Here we go. And there you can see that you have here the lists of trusted domains. You can also see that this is the information what I entered at the beginning. So it will stay there. Let's get rid of the certificate error and just add another line. So did I copy it? Let's try it again. Copy and paste. And I just replace this here. I will also try access it via this URL, but I would need to install first the Cloudflare connector, so it will not be working. So 192.168.0.229, and let's name it number 2. Here it's complaining. Okay, it took a little bit time, but seems like something is happening now. So once I change the settings here, I need to change it to a 2. I will Control X. And here you can see save modified buffer. Yes, I want to do. Okay, so let's do it again. So you saw there was a certificate. Let's make it like this. Cloudflare.taekwondoforfitness.com. No, it's not working. I need to first install the Cloudflare connector. Anyway, so what I'm going to do now, I do another reboot. And once this is done, I log in into my Cloudflare account, because I guess without it's not really working, to get rid of this certificate error. So I need to enter my two-factor authentication. So since I use a MacBook to film this, I can easily copy the code and paste it here into the browser on my Mac Mini. Okay. So let's go here. Then you have certain, yes, this is access, launch zero trust. I have an account there. What is good? Access again, and here, these are tunnels. So I install the software here so that basically I'm poking a hole in my network to allow this IP address to be then accessible via a subdomain on my website. So you see it is down. I need to configure it. And here are some comments how I can get it rolling. So in this case, I will need to take the sudo out because sudo is not required for this one. So just bear with me for a few more seconds and we are almost there. Okay, let's hit enter. Oh, okay, this is not working. Did I choose the wrong one? Maybe it wants this one. Let's try it again with sudo. No. Not really sure why it is not working. Maybe it doesn't now. Brew. Something missing here in the comment. Let's make Debian. Okay, that's the problem. Who can read has a clearly big advantage. So I just used the wrong comment. Let me modify it first and take the sudo out because sudo is not needed. And once, boom. Now it is downloading the files. And once this is installed, I should see here under tunnels that my tunnel should be showing up. And you see it is healthy. So theoretically now nextcloud.taekwondo4fitness.com. And yes. Okay, and now let's get back through the previous point. It looks like maybe something I made wrong. Let's try to access the normal URL. I need to get rid here of the certificates. But anyway, I need to remember how did I get rid of where did I configure them? Never mind. Okay. Let's try it somewhere else. Let's go back. There's still a chance that I did a mistake in the configuration, but these domains should be trusted, and I believe on a different system. So I'm choosing now a Windows server. It's maybe just an issue with my MacBook. So after a reboot, everything should be done. So I'm almost there. So I'm getting on a Windows 11 system. Let's hope that it will be working there. And just a few seconds. My wife was just looking at me because she doesn't know that I'm recording. And here you can see it's just a certificate error. So you have an option to remove it from the macOS system, but here in this case on Windows it's so much easier. So when you log in the first time in the account, this is what I'm doing now. Sorry that it wasn't working on my MacBook. Then you can see this is the welcome screen of Nextcloud. I close this one, and just for demonstration, I'm also opening it on my website, nextcloud.taekwondo4fitness.com. Here we go, and it's still complaining regarding access through untrusted domains. Maybe it doesn't see the www dot. No, it doesn't like me today. Never mind. Okay, the first thing what you want to do for sure is to update the system. So in this case, I'm just opening the updater. You can just simply click on the button. This will go through some checks. It's going to create a backup of this installation, but it goes quite quickly. So it should be done in just a bit. In the meantime, I go back to my system here and I kick out this www, Control X, Y, and save. Oh, file has not been changed. Maybe it's because it's currently doing some stuff here. So let's try it again. So nano is really a nice comment, better than the VI. You can sort of get used to it when you are more familiar with it, but I like it that I can also use copy and paste, so it makes my life much easier. Let's see how it is going. Yes, it's already done. Disable. Oh, what is this? Continue with. Okay, something went wrong. Log in again. I don't know. Today is not really my best day. So let's start the update. Okay, we bypass the problem. So it is not good when an update or upgrade is ongoing that you are playing in the console. So you shouldn't be doing it. So avoid having the same problems like me. Okay, but as we can see, it's done. So now I go and have a look. So I should be showing, yeah, there are some, you can get rid of these warnings by just doing research. And I choose, there are sometimes some useful answers and hints by using ChatGPT, but in many cases, my experience was also showing that rather Google for it for these particular error messages, and you will then find a solution. Oh, okay, was not necessary. Okay, so what you should do in the next step, you should disable the admin user. So for doing this, we first need to create a new user. So let's say Mario Bosa. Let's give a password. Email address mario.bosa@gmail.com and admin group, yes, definitely administrator, and I don't need any quota. Create new user, and here we go. Now we can disable it. Okay, this is also not working. So I need first to log out, log in with my new user. No, faster. Okay, this is the introduction screen. And users, let's disable it and create one user for my wife, Gabriella. I did this already so many times. I give her also admin permissions, created, and we are nearly done. So let me think, is there something else what needs to be done? So for now, you see already again, it took a little bit longer for this message to pop up. So rather later than never. Let's go back to my Plex installation, Proxmox installation. So we can see now, let's see if it's making me happy now. Yeah, but it seems like the issue will be resolved after a reboot. So let's try nextcloud.taekwondo4fitness.com. Yeah, it won't be working. So I either need to delete the certificate, and then a dialog will be popping up to accept this one. So it's an unsafe connection, and yes, I'm trusting it, so you need to click to proceed. In this case, it's only working on my Windows system, so that's basically it. It is basically saying that the updating process is done automatically, but still, it's good to have this comment here handy. And you can also use it on your other installations. If you require sudo, I can also put this comment into the comment line. So I will also put it into the description. This one would be working here because it doesn't now sudo. Okay, so that's all from my side for now. I hope you find this video informative, and I look forward to seeing you another time. Bye-bye.